Welcome to Proven and Probable, where we deliver mining insights and bullion sales in the form of physical delivery, offshore depositories, and private blockchain distributed ledger technology.
Welcome to Proven and Probable. I'm your host, Maurice Jackson. Joining us for a conversation is Gregory Beischer of Millrock Resources. Mr. Beischer, welcome to the show.
Good to be back so quickly again, Maurice.
Absolutely. Thank you for coming on short notice to provide shareholders with some fantastic news coming from the Goodpaster project in Alaska. Mr. Beischer, I understand Millrock Resources secured a partner on the Goodpaster project, and it looks like a strong deal that will mean a lot of potential catalysts for share price increases. It appears to be a win-win proposition for both Millrock and Northern Cobalt. Please provide us with the full details of the binding agreement.
Yeah, thanks very much, Maurice. I think it's a really great thing for Millrock shareholders, and I agree. Good for Northern Cobalt, too. I think it's going to be a great collaboration. Most of all, out of the various partners that we could have chosen for this agreement, Northern Cobalt understands that this is a huge district-scale project. And they're committing to explore the whole district with us. That's the main thing that I wanted to see, and I believe this is the right group to do it with us.
Mr. Beischer, please share the terms of the deal.
Well, first of all, the deal will require that Northern Cobalt spend US $5 million exploring the project in 2020. That's the level of budget that the compelling target we've developed at West Pogo deserves, and it'll leave enough money left over to advance the whole project. So that's a really key part of the deal. That will allow Northern Cobalt to earn up to a 30% interest. And we'll even give up to a 60% interest in the project. But for that, they're going to have to spend at least $20 million US dollars over the coming 4 years. During that time, Millrock will become a major Northern Cobalt shareholder and make some money along the way. So I think it's a really great deal for Millrock in that regard. But it's a great deal for the project. It's the deal that this project deserves.
So Millrock is giving up 60% for $20 million in the ground and 38 million shares in an up-and-coming company, and you're making a modest profit along the way. Now that sounds like a good deal, but the press release mentions 70 to 80%. Can you expand on this?
Sure. So understand, Maurice, this is a huge claim block that we've staked in the Goodpaster district. We've divided it up into 9 different focus areas. West Pogo's the most obvious, most compelling target, and that'll get the most attention off the bat. But there's a lot of great other prospects coming forward. And so the deal is Northern Cobalt will move all of these prospects forward, but they can nominate one to take it even further, where they could earn a 70 and even an 80% interest, just one portion of the project. So, for example, if there is a great deposit at West Pogo, well, they can say, we will finance it all the way through to a bankable feasibility study and a decision to mine. And that wouldn't cost Millrock or its shareholders anything. At that point, they'd own 70%. That's a free carry. And they could even carry us all the way through to a fully producing mine. And that at that point, they'd own 80%, and Millrock would still own 20% without actually having spent any of its own money.
Well, Mr. Beischer, what is the next step on the Goodpaster project?
Well, that's another great feature of this agreement. Cash is provided immediately for Millrock to continue to advance the project while the legal due diligence goes on over the next 50 to 100 days. Our intention is to immediately install a drill road from the existing Pogo Mine Road to the site at Aurora Creek where we want to drill. So we'll go ahead and get that in right away, and that will give us the optionality then of starting a drill program in the first quarter of 2020. So catalyst coming up soon. If we can execute and start drilling in the first quarter of 2020, that could mean a big difference for Millrock and for Northern Cobalt shareholders.
Mr. Beischer, I got to tell you, as a shareholder, I'm smiling from ear to ear. I know how diligent the Millrock team has been working and how it steadfastly stuck to its chosen business model, a model which I'm a strong believer in. You know, today's press release is a true testament of the business and geological acumen of Millrock Resources. So I just wanted to get from you, what would you like to say to shareholders of Millrock?
Well, thanks, Maurice. You know, it was actually a tough decision that we arrived at this week. It's a really compelling drill target at West Pogo, and there was some within the company and some of our shareholders expressed that maybe we should go ahead and raise the money and drill this one ourselves. But we're firm believers in setting the course and sticking to it. We know we've got the right business model that balances risk against reward, and we decided that this was the right deal for Millrock.
Mr. Beischer, for someone listening that wants to get more information on Millrock Resources, please share the contact details.
Sure. You can always find us by Googling Millrock Resources, and if you find the office number, you'll reach Melanie Henderson, and she'll be glad to fill you in more or make an appointment to speak with me.
And as a reminder, Millrock Resources trades on the TSXV, symbol MRO, and on the OTCQB, symbol MLRKF. Millrock Resources is a sponsor of Proven and Probable, and we're proud shareholders for the virtues conveyed in today's message. As a reminder, I'm a licensed representative for Miles Franklin Precious Metals Investments, where we provide a number of options to expand your precious metals portfolio, from physical delivery, offshore depositories, precious metal IRAs, and private blockchain distributed ledger technology. Call me directly at 855-505-1900. That number again is 855-505-1900. Or you may email Maurice at milesfranklin.com. Finally, please subscribe to Proven and Probable.com, where we provide mining insights and bullion sales. Gregory Beischer of Millrock Resources, thank you for joining us today on Proven and Probable.
The information presented on Proven and Probable is provided for educational and informational purposes only, without any express or implied warranty of any kind, including warranties of accuracy, completeness, or fitness for any particular purpose. The information is not intended to be and does not constitute financial, investment, or trading advice, or any other advice. You should not make any financial, investment, or trading decision based on any of the information presented without first undertaking independent due diligence and consultation with a professional broker or competent financial advisor.